Change happens only when you decide that enough is enough. The crossroads of life. You are called to thrive, to walk in freedom, abundance, and destiny. It begins the moment you decided that enough is enough. Today, we confront 4 aspects that change can happen when you decides that enough is enough. The moment to decide. 1. Enough of waiting, time to act. Waiting is sacred when it is preparation, but deadly when it becomes paralysis. Waiting too long when it is time to act is the silent thief of destiny. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 KJV. But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man, the things which God hath prepared for them that love him. 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 9 KJV. Waiting beyond God's appointed time is spiritual compromise disguised as patience. Fear whispers, not yet, maybe later. Comfort convinces you that delay is wisdom. Fear misleads you to think that the blessing is waiting for you forever. Every moment of hesitation strengthens chains that God intended you to break. Abraham waited decades for the promise of Isaac, yet when God commanded action, he moved decisively. Genesis chapter 22 verses 1 to 3 KJV. Waiting is preparation. Action activates destiny. A seed buried in darkness may sprout or rot. Waiting without action stunts growth and drains your soul. Reflection question. What God-given purpose are you postponing, thinking waiting is safe, when it's actually stealing your destiny? 2. Enough of tolerating time to let go. 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 17. Now the Lord is that Spirit. And where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Tolerating broken systems, breadcrumbs, bad habits or misaligned circumstances reprograms your mind to accept compromise. Every ounce of energy spent enduring what God never intended for you steals capacity for abundance. Jonah tolerated his own rebellion until God sent a storm. Discomfort was divine guidance. Discipline. Jonah chapter 1 verses 4 to 17 KJV. Sometimes pain is God's compass. Reflection question. What have you been tolerating, thinking it's faith, humility, perseverance or endurance when God is calling you to let go, or enforce healthy boundaries to experience God's freedom? 3. Enough of self-betrayal, time to be honest with yourself. Self-betrayal whispers, play safe. Don't risk, don't expect more. Thou knowest my downsitting and mine uprising, thou understandest my thought afar off. Psalm chapter 139 verse 1-2 KJV. Each compromise against your non-negotiables erodes your identity, rewires your brain to accept breadcrumbs and destabilizes your nervous system and allows oppression. Self-betrayal convinces you survival is your only option. Alignment with your soul and God is the bridge from smallness to destiny. Peter, who denied Christ 3 times in fear. Luke chapter 22 verse 61. He was restored and became a bold leader, preaching with integrity and power. Esther faced fear and temptation to compromise before stepping into her destiny. Esther chapter 4 verse 14. She risked everything, including her safety, to boldly declare truth for the sake of her people. Reflection question. Where have you been quietly betraying yourself by tolerating your non-negotiables? Where have you not been honest with yourself about your struggles and feelings? 4. Enough of staying stuck. Time to grow. Stuckness masquerades as safety. Fear masquerades as wisdom. Forget the former things, neither consider the things of old. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness, and rivers in the desert. Isaiah chapter 43 verses 18 to 19 KJV. I will restore to you the years that the locust hath eaten. Joel chapter 2 verse 25 KJV. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. John chapter 10 verse 10 KJV. Fear convinces you the cage is life. Comfort, ego and pride masquerading as survival steals your inheritance and destiny. There are blessings, miracles and breakthrough reserved for the bold, those willing to step into the unknown guided by God. The Israelites in Egypt grew familiar with bondage. Only God's disruption forced freedom. Exodus chapter 14 verses 13 to 16 KJV. True growth requires leaving the familiar behind. A bird in a cage may sing beautifully but will never fly. A great destiny awaits beyond fear, beyond comfort, beyond routine. Reflection question. What chains of familiarity or fear are keeping you safe but emotionally and spiritually stagnant? Declare your thriving life over yourself. God calls you to act, to let go, to be honest with yourself, to soar, to thrive. Declare this. Enough is enough. Enough of waiting, I will act as the Lord lead. Enough of tolerating, I will let go. I ensure healthy boundaries so that my kindness and grace will not be abused. Enough of self-betrayal, I will be honest with myself. I let go of what does not align. Enough of staying stuck, I will step into growth, into God's freedom. I will thrive, not just survive. The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yea, I have a goodly heritage. Psalm chapter 16 verse 6 KJV. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. John chapter 10 verse 10 KJV. Subscribe, share and on your notification button so that you do not miss the next video.